My name's Zachary Babcock and I'm the Conscious Convict. I spent over 5 years of my life in prison. After successfully re-engaging with society, I've learned to adapt to any environment. Using stories of unique experiences and overcoming great adversity, I help people across the globe. Everyone from convicts to corporations. I have one goal and it is simple. Be the best motivational speaker ever, and I'm ready. The question that I'm going to ask you is this: who all values your freedom? Let me get a show of hands. If I'm not mistaken, everybody just raised their hand. I'm going to share with you exactly why I'm so passionate about my freedom. My name's Zachary Babcock, and I'm an ex-drug addict and alcoholic. And I spent 5 years of my life in prison. 5 years is longer than the precious time that you spend with your friends in high school. 5 years is the time from when your child is first born until they reach kindergarten. Gone. Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests, let me tell you how I got here. My father died when I was 7, and I was raised by my mother. And every single day, for as long as I can remember, she would always tell me you could do anything you put your mind to. Now in school, I was the textbook version of the kid heading nowhere fast. If I even made it to school, which was very rare, I was told that I wasn't going to amount to anything. By age 17, I was catching felony cases. And by age 19, I was a full-blown drug addict heading to prison for the next 4 years of my life on a 7-year sentence. Every single day, I would wake up in a concrete block. This was my living space. And I was told what to do by correctional officers who wore blue uniform and gold badges. And they told me when I could stand, when I could sit, when I could eat, when I could sleep, when I could use the restroom. No freedom at all. And I tell you this, I don't want you to feel sorry for me, because I don't feel sorry for myself. I chose to go there. I tell you this to drive a point home, hopefully. After serving 4 years, I came home to nothing, and I got a job at a bar and grill as a cook, working 50 to 60 hours a week. Shortly thereafter, I got a job on the sales team at a clothing store, and I got promoted right away because I was really good at what I did. A couple days after that, I put in my 2 weeks at the bar and grill where I had some stability in my life. And a couple days after that, I got a phone call to be notified that I was being terminated due to my felony conviction record. Now, I should have just kept grinding, keeping my chin up, and searching for other opportunity, but I chose to throw a pity party and feel sorry for myself and began drinking heavily and became an alcoholic. A couple months after this, I received a DWI. And a couple months after that, I woke up in the City of Ferguson Police Department to find out that I was heading back to prison. And this was 20 days before my sons were born. I felt like my world had just ended. I was getting ready to miss my children being born. I made a decision right here that I was going to rebuild my life right at rock bottom. I came home after 8 months to nothing, no money, job, work history, special education, nothing. What I had were 2 mouths to feed, a bunch of bills to pay, and a burning desire to be successful that catapulted me into taking massive action. I began to search for a job rigorously. When I say rigorously, I'm talking 5 to 20 applications a day, 7 days a week, yielding 0 results. And this went on for about a month and a half until a gentleman reached out to me about a home-based business opportunity in direct sales that forever changed my life, because I was desperate, I was hungry, and I was ready. And since then, I went on to publish my first book on Amazon titled Prison to Promised Land. And in my book, Prison to Promised Land, I give a detailed account of my life and the transformation that I made. And I follow it up with 5 simple principles for success that I use to this day that you can apply to your own life right away. Every single day, for as long as I can remember, my mother would always tell me, you could do anything you put your mind to. And because of her, I believe it. Now, in the beginning, I asked you all who valued your freedom. I asked you to raise your hand, and everybody raised their hand. Now, I'm going to ask you one more question, and you don't have to raise your hand this time. I just want you to think about it. Every day, before you go and do what you're about to do that day, do you truly feel free? If you can answer yes to this, then you're doing the right thing. Now, some of you might be stuck in your own prison. Mine was a physical one. Yours might be up here. It might be mental. Your mind is the key to unleashing the chains that bind you. Free yourself.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my content. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and throw some comments below. Let's get a conversation started.